Hi, guys, and welcome to another episode of the Football Prediction Today podcast show, where we bring you football predictions and insights about those as well as correct scores, in those sporting events to help you make better informed decisions as you go about doing what you do every single day. That's the reason why we set up this channel. Today we have, some sporting events for you guys, without the insights, though, because of time factor, working on something actually you find out later. Okay, guys, but we have predictions for you and our picks best bets, markets for those options or those sporting events we're tracking today. And I'll be sharing that with you guys today. But before I do that, yesterday we had, 15 sporting events provided and correct scores as well to go with those. And 10 of those were successful, but we lost five of those predictions. And, one correct score checked in, which is the game between Juventus and Monza yesterday. So today, let's get into today's business. But before we do that, don't forget to hit the like button. It takes 1 second to do that, and it's free of charge. And subscribe to first time coming across the channel. And football prediction is something you're interested in. You're betting enthusiast looking to increase your chances of winning. We invite you to hit that subscribe button if you're first time coming across the channel. To become a part of the savvy, community of sports traders that we are building basically here. And do not forget to hit the notification bell to turn that on so you'll be the first to know when we post something of value on the channel, which we try to do every single day. Welcome back. My name is Huka, and I will be your humble host on this daily podcast show, bringing you, football predictions, as I said, and our picks, basically, and insights and correct scores. But today we just have the football predictions and the picks. So without wasting much time, let's just get right into the business for today. The first sporting event we have is the game between Melbourne Victory and Dangenong Thunder. And our best bet, in this sporting event will be to go with over 1.5 if you're looking at backing that today. Next sporting event we have on the radar is the game between Sebenik and Gorica, and this is from the Croatian, league. And the best bet, as far as we're concerned, is to go with under 3.5 in this sporting event today. Next is sporting event from Denmark, and it's between Aalborg and Vigel. And we think that the best markets to go with here will be to go with an over 1.5 goals to be scored in this sporting event today. Next, we have that game between Leeds United and Bristol City. And our best bet, if you ask us, in this one is to go with the home draw no bet for more value. But if you're looking at, just going to win that one, home win or draw should be fine, even though we feel like Leeds should win today. Next is the game between SJK and Haka, and this is from Finland. And our best bet here will be to go with over 1.5 goals to be scored in that sporting event. The next sporting event takes us to Greece, and we have that game between Levadiakos and Pas Lamia, and we feel like it is safe to say that the home team should be able to win today, and that's what we're going with in that sporting event. Next is the game between Volos and Paseraikos, and this is from Greece. And we think that the home team should be able to win today in that sporting event. That's the best bet. If you're looking at backing that. Next is from Iceland, and we have the game between Fram Reykjavik and Afchor Afsholding, right? And we think that over 1.5 goals would be the best bet if you're looking at backing that sporting event today. Next, we have that game between Valor Rijeka and Viking Girl. This is from Iceland still, and we feel like the best bet in this one would be to go with an over 1.5 goals to be scored here in the sporting event. Next, we have that game between Starjan and Vest Manager, right? So over 1.5 goals is the best bet, if you're looking at backing that event today, going by what we, analyzed and came up with. Next sporting events between Beta Jerusalem and Maccabi Haifa, and this is from Israel, and we think that the best bet here will be to go with an over 1.5 goals to be scored in that sporting event today. Next, we have that game between Jong Ajax and Helmond from the Netherlands, Eredivisie, okay, and we think that over 1.5 goals will be the best bet, to go with in that sporting event today. Next, we have that game between Wolfsburg and Hoffenheim, and we think that Wolfsburg should be able to win in this sporting event today if you're looking at backing, that one. Next, we have that game between Jong PSV and Eindhoven FC, and we think that the best bet would be to go with here in this sporting event is go with over 1.5 goals to be scored in this sporting event today. Next, we have that game from Spain, La Liga 2, and it's between Almeria and Racing Club. And we think that the home team should be able to win today. Will be the best bet to go with if you're looking at backing that sporting event today. Next, we have that game between Hellas Verona and Cagliari. From Italian Serie A, and we think that the home win or draw will be the best bet to go with in the sporting event today. Next, we have that game between El Gaish and Al Ittihad from Egypt Premier League, and home win or draw will be our best bet, our pick basically in the sporting event today. And finally, we have that game between Istra 1961 and Slaven Belupo from Croatia, and over 1.5 is the best bet we decided to go with, in this sporting event today. So these are the sporting events we have for you guys today. Hope that you'll be able to carve out something from what we just provided here briefly. I have to do this like this today to save time, and trying to cover a few ground on some research we're doing. Okay, guys. So these are the sporting events we have for you today. Keep in mind that there are factors that can affect the outcome of this event. You have factors like VAR, you have red cards, you have own goals, penalty kicks, and injuries that can happen to players, key players, important players, right, in the middle of these games, and this can, if affect the outcome of this event. It could be in our favor, mind you, not always against us. So we just hope that it goes in our favor. So keeping that in mind, it's important to gamble responsibly and do not stick more than you can afford to let go of. Okay, guys. Sports betting is a marathon. It is not a sprint, so you want to be careful out there. Stick what you can afford to let go of only. Okay, guys, and do not forget that information provided on this channel is to help you make better informed decisions as you go out there to bet, basically, because we're just putting out our own information to the bunch of information that you have out there to help you, make sure that what you're looking at is quite real. So these are the ones we have for you today. We wish you good luck out there as you go about doing what you do, and we hope that you'll be able to find value from what we provided here on the channel. Okay, guys. So till see again next video, may the odds, be in our favor always, guys. Peace out.